Hi. I don't really have too much to say. What's that? Hello, Forge. You remind me that my 67 Fastback is stuck in the garage with no engine because one, I can't repair it without paying the carbon tax for the past 30 years. Even if she wasn't running, two, a repair shop suggested installing a V6 EcoBoost inside of it so it can pass regulations. I swear to God, I rolled it out last summer just to work on it under the sun, and the police came in saying that the car is illegal and some parts could have asbestos inside of it. You should sell it to me. Yep, that's the only logical course of action here. Yep. Thank you for cursing me with a Timberborn addiction. Now I don't really know what to do. Now I don't do anything else in your free time. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, there's no asbestos in that car, Forge. Yeah, I can say with 154% confidence there's no asbestos in that Mustang. Why the hell would you put asbestos in an automobile? Ford never, ever did that. Like, ever. You're asking, does the car have asbestos? No. No, it does not. The firewall? No, it does not have asbestos in it, dude. Maybe the brakes, yeah, maybe if it has like the old brakes on it, but this, dude, that would mean that it has the factory brakes from it and brake pads from the factory from 1968. I highly doubt that. TUV said it's inside the brake, clutch, and the heat shields. So the clutch, yeah, the clutch will. The clutch will. I thought they were talking about like floor mats and stuff, dude. Yeah, the clutch has asbestos in it, sure. What like I was like -1 EJ than more normal. Yeah. I mean, Forge, yeah, you could change all that, but what are you like not okay? So like, let me understand this. It does here. I'll load up workers while we're doing this. Welcome to Workers Part 5 for the Yakograd Republic. What what what? It may have asbestos in it. So what? Are you not allowed to work on it or something? It was nearly confiscated off me since it's a public hazard. The government can take your property because they think it's a hazard? The music was pretty spot on, wasn't it? Ugh. So what? Can you not like work on this thing, dude? Like, just okay, take the asbestos parts off and go recycle them. No, Mikey, no, that is so not right. Forge is in Europe, guys. TUV, German. So Forge, okay, so replacing the brakes and the clutch are no big deal. Those cars are super easy to work on. So just replace them with a graphite clutch. Dude, I'd highly doubt you could even buy an asbestos clutch anymore. Like, you can't work on your car outside in a public area, even in your driveway. You can only work on them in a repair shop with TUV supervision. Your driveway is public property? You can't work on your car in your driveway. Okay. All right. I'm just playing workers, dude. I don't know. Okay, so Forge. Okay, I understand it's Germany, guys. Okay, all right. If we're gonna be very real, Germany has very stringent car standards, but they also have roads with no speed limits. Okay, there's a very good reason for this. Okay, just. Also, I didn't realize it was that bad. Now, so okay, get them to, dude. New brakes are not that big of a deal. The carbon tax is what's gonna screw you. But so what? Carbon tax for a car like that shouldn't be too bad. It's a health concern. Yeah. Okay. No, but you can't leave oil marks and stuff on your driveway since it's a public hazard. The argument is that with the rain, it can wash up on the main road. Do you not have storm drains where you live? I mean, that's still bad. Like, you shouldn't flush oil down the storm drain. Like, I'm American, I still wouldn't do that. Don't put it down. You need treated water drainage. Like, that's not even like, oh my gosh, this is government overreach. That's just not being a moron. I can't, dude. Yeah, nice, Sea Kraken. Part 4 really got a ton of stuff done. Yeah, I did the, I got the railroad depot done. I moved the bulldozers further inland so we can keep working on the highway. I got the bridges figured out. I got the yard entrance figured out. I got the bypass road figured out that goes to the other border. Yeah, we did a lot of work, dude. The storm drain can have some oil as a treat. Yeah. Mix it with coolant. Ah, that's a good idea, goalie. And then pour it in the oil bin. Yeah, I don't know. Forge, like, you could just bring the car over here, dude. Oh, look, it's March. Yep. Funnily enough, I checked. I can't get it out of the European Union without going through stuff. The car is registered in the EU. What the hell's wrong with you people over there? Jesus. What are you guys doing? I tried sending it to some family members in the UK. So you can't just load this thing up on a trailer and just go over there? You can't do that? Wasn't that the whole point of the EU thing, that you could do that? How many rail parking spaces do you have before the borders? What do you mean, Sea Kraken? No, you can't. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the UK isn't part of the... Oh, yeah. Oh, womp womp. That sucks. Yeah, that's right. That's unfortunate for you. Jeez. I don't know, homie. It sounds like the government's trying to shake you down for money to get you for you to drive your car. I mean, to be fair though, I understand the safety stuff, like with German roads. Like, you don't... Like, I get it. But also, holy crap, dude. No papers, state to state. I want to move to Montana and drive a pickup truck. I don't know, man. I don't know, Forge. I can't believe the police came by and told you you can't work on your car on your property. That's... I don't know, homie. Also, if I carry it on a trailer, it's more of a public hazard. I'll need to pay for a total inspection before I move the asbestos parts of it on it. Then after I remove the brakes, clutch, and stuff, I need to pay them again to verify that I removed them. And there's like 4 or 5 inspectors for this kind of service, so it's a big backlog. See, Kraken, I don't have that, but what I do have is a main line that goes all the way to the border. That's separated from my, it's separated from my depot. Like, think of this is a frontage road to that. That's what I'm doing. I don't know, man. Like, try not to harp on how other countries do things. I'm trying to understand, but geez, that sucks, man. I saw this and wanted to be done with the internet earlier today. Oh, it's the minivan with a helicopter engine in it, dude. I saw that at Cletus's. Yeah, that thing is awesome. It's got a Huey motor in it. All right, anyway, so we started building out our cargo area. Hey, can anybody verify? So I had a viewer tell me this afternoon that trains can offload quicker if you offload directly into the open storage rather than doing a cargo terminal through to open storage. I had no reason not to believe him, but I'm just wondering, like, that will affect my design if I do it that way, but... Perfect use for the test save. I forgot we had that. Police can actually stop you from doing work on your car or anything in public. If they spot you, they'll write you a ticket with the car plates. Works like a flag on the car. You need to pass TUV. Wow. I mean, Forge just... It sounds like you don't really want to explore options in getting the car out of country, so... Start saving your pennies, dude. Someone made the Rafflecopter and X-Plane. Nice. Oh, alright. So this is a test save that I'm just gonna use to mess with this real quick. So let me put down the exact cargo station we want to use. Right, and then put down a warehouse to open storage. Go. All right, so this is an easy mode test save. So what we'll do is I'll tell the train to go get something from here, drop it off here, and or go get steel, drop it off here, and then go get steel and drop it off here, and we'll see which one. We'll time it. Also, Forge, that eco boost, the 3.5, a twin turbo 3.5 eco boost in the Mustang, that dude. I'm just saying, that's kind of cool. If you have 2 tracks, you could do it simultaneously. Okay. Okay, so you go here, load, unload, steel. That's just so the pathing logic can work correctly. Now you go here, load steel, unload steel there. All right, ready? Ready? We're gonna get the trains to race. All right, good enough. Ready? Yeah. Is it worth building catenary for your tracks first? All right, ready? Well, we'll certainly know. See, Reckon, I never saw the need to build the catenaries out first. It's just way cheaper to operate diesel locomotives and then switch when you make enough money. What I do find it useful to do is build concrete tracks right off the bat. Because if you build wood tracks, then you got to upgrade the stupid tracks. And that's going to create a ton of debris. And wood tracks only have a certain amount of... They only have a certain amount of speed. Wood tracks, you can only go 40 miles an hour, which... No, but whatever. The cargo depot was faster. And this train got to its destination before that one did. Did I see that right? It's the Yakostan 500, yeah. Yeah, this one was faster. Okay, I saw what I needed to see. I saw what I needed to see, dudes. So, yeah, we'll build it all in. Build it all out of the cargo depot. That's the right move. Now we know for sure. That was way faster. I mean, not that it's not going to make that much of a difference in the long run if one is like 5 seconds faster than the other. Like, that's, I mean, now that I'm really thinking about it, that's the real big one. The only thing is throughput, right? Like this will have 6 tracks. 6 trains can offload all at once. All right, well, let's keep building. So we... Sorry, I had a message. Check this out. What is this? Oh, cool! Neat. That's really cool, Sea Kraken. You working on that? That's awesome. Just a drivetrain section of it? Well, it's still cool, dude. So, this is everything that we need attached to it. We need a meat locker and the warehouse. But we guys, what I was talking about before we stopped for Space News is that we aren't just... This is not just for, construction. It's going to be to service the city area as well. So we got to remember that. I'm thinking about how this is all going to kind of go down here. How the heck are we going to get a bunch of those near this thing? Oh. Place them so road access is facing the same way, 90 degrees to the cargo yard. Thinking. The cargo yard unloads faster all systems, but it's honestly negligible. Okay, that works. Let's clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. Come on. Really? But that one don't work, huh? Dang it. I read about the Community 99, that early start stuff, Seacracken. It's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that, dude. Nice. Okay. Good. Let me see if I can just redo that so it doesn't look as crappy. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. So, as long as we're in conveyor belt range, that's what these are. They're technically forklift tracks, but they work like conveyors. We should be able to drop stuff off correctly. All right, cool. So that gets rid of that, and that. I put everything that I want over here. Now, something we got to think about here. Once again, we're not just putting in building materials. I want something to bring in to keep trucks away from the border, right? As minimal as possible, right? I wanted to bring in stuff for the city that we're ultimately going to build over here too. Also, there was a lake there that I filled in, by the way. I didn't want it there anymore. It was annoying. It was insolent. I had it liquidated. I had the lake liquidated.
Griffin, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Dream the impossible dream and the world will not grind you under, it will lift you up. This is the trick. This is how magic is done. By hurling yourself into the abyss and discovering it's a feather bed. Today I have accepted a job offer from SpaceX.
Really? Really? Good for you, man. Hey! Congratulations, man. That's great. Good for you. I'm gonna grab some water. Just pretend that this is champagne, all right? Good job, Ez. We'll talk more later. Thank you for the C note, man. I appreciate it. And congratulations, man. I'm proud of you. Good job, man. Genuinely, that's freaking sweet. Everybody said I was daft to build a castle in a swamp, but I built it anyway. Just to show them it sank into the swamp. S, what are you doing over there? Can you say? Starship Avionics. All right. Good stuff, man. All right, so that's great, man. Hey, we'll talk after the stream, okay? Freaking congratulations, dude. That's awesome. There you go, Nova. Right on. All right, so what else are we gonna do? We got our storages there. That's fine. So what I was thinking is we could have one big warehouse, but you know, okay, let's put down what we know we need. The EJSA Space Intelligence Network is expanding. Yeah. I always thought the meat locker would be good right here. Alright, so we got the meat locker down. Now, once again, just a big freaking warehouse. Like, I don't know. We could just have a big warehouse to store whatever inside of it. I just gotta think about what commodities we're gonna need for the city. Like, what are the big ones? So, fabric we need for car repair, food, obviously, electrical components for car repair, plastics for car repair, chemicals for car repair. Right? Alcohol, clothes, mechanical components for car repair, and electronics for the city. That's 9 things to store in a big warehouse, you know? Food, yeah, obviously, yeah, not obviously, Brenda, you're right. I don't think I mentioned food. I mentioned it in my mind, sorry. You do assume me saying I know a guy every time he brings up space news. I'll probably put explosives in a different building if we're gonna do that. Oh, you know what we could do? Just put provisions for 2 warehouses. Why didn't I think of that? Because remember, this is all about, you know, it's all about building what we think we need, but just building what we want and then building what we need, like break it up into pieces. Do you have a meeting tonight, Mr. Strimmerman? Yeah, it's in an hour. Give me 1 second, dudes. Give me 1 second, dudes. Cool. What, no rail sliding to feed all those inputs? No. Dino, you're gonna tap out? Alright. See you, buddy. Good night. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I was talking to S. I'm not gonna lie. That's what was going on. There we go. Can items be pulled sideways? No. No, they can't. You have to put down a forklift garage if you want to move from one to the other. Direct connections feed right though, Andrew. That's the hard part about figuring this out. Sorry, I should have explained the logic more, dudes. That's my bad. All right, so we have double warehouses there. And I'm not sure about the meat locker. Maybe we should put the meat locker in a different spot. Just because that would give us the provisions to expand somewhere else. Longer driveways may help with congestion. That's a good point, dude. The run up to these. Yeah. That's a good idea. So, yeah, make room for a truck to stage, right, Andrew? That's a good point. That's a very good point, dude. I like that a lot. So trucks don't back up onto this. I hate that those roads aren't perfectly straight. You know what? I'm not gonna stand for that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Just wanted to make sure that the doors weren't cracked in the garage because the wind is blowing around and I can feel a draft in here. Side quest. Squirrel! Dude, Andrew, I got a crazy idea, man. No. That's a good idea, but I don't think it's the best idea. This will do just fine. Yeah, they're not exactly on the grids. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. What I will do is make this a one-way. I'll make it a one-way, so you have to go out this way. Make the whole dang thing a freaking roundabout. Single lane roundabouts are a good idea. Okay, good to know. All right, now let's figure out where we want the meat locker. How far away can we actually build this thing? What happened to the Old Republic where the car factory was made? Long story short, I started to get builder's block because I was staring at it for too long, dude. There we go. All right, that should be enough to store whatever, dudes, for a long period of time. Now, with that all being said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this track. I think I built that track because I wasn't sure if we needed open storage or not. So, believe it or not, I'm getting rid of it. And then we just got to add a threshold because this is going to have to be omnidirectional. For this thing to work correctly. Maybe get a grain silo? I don't think I need a grain silo for this particular area, Mill. Do you? This is going to be for food and stuff. You know, we could put farmland out here. This is plenty fertile. Yeah, it's not like the desert where there's only certain areas that are fertile. We could just belt this area out with farms. Algalin? No. 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 These can store grain. Yeah, there you go. Alright, the last thing would be waste. Hang on, I'm gonna have to redo some of this. Story of my life. The reason why I want to do that is because I want to put waste down. And I will connect in waste. Not with my food plant. Are you planning to recycle? Initially, yes. But for the meantime, I need a place to dump it. What about a cement silo? Yeah, that should be coming. I should be able to get that done. Every other form of trash besides mixed requires aggregate storage. Well, that's where mixed waste is going to go. And then initially, I'll just dump it in Avriu. Okay. That's dude, I'm so proud of you. That's cool. It's freaking awesome, man. Good for you. Hold on. The wind keeps blowing my damn door open. Getting in the garage somehow, and I don't like it. If wind is getting in, heat is getting out. It is windy, dude. What about loading on the trains? That's what this is for, James. You're gonna load waste here. Get everything up to the right height here. Remember, we're building the construction depot here, too. Gusting around 50 miles an hour in Boston. Yowza. You getting any snow? I got about 5 inches of snow, Sea Kraken, and then it rained for like 10 hours straight. And all that snow started to melt. And then the temperatures dropped below freezing. And now my driveway is a skating rink. I have about 2 inches thick of ice over my entire driveway. My front yard, skating rink. Backyard, skating rink. The entire driveway from the street all the way up to the garage. And that's like... Dude, I don't even know, like 1/8 of a mile ice. Maybe not 1/8 of a mile, maybe like 1/16 of a mile, dude. It's a long way. It's just all ice. It's a pain in the butt to get up to the shop, dude. I put ice melt on it. It doesn't really do anything. It makes the ice look like Swiss cheese. And then you still slip and fall on it. I need a plow truck, dude. I need a plow truck. But my driveway is not paved. So it's, yeah. So I figured that out. I need a tractor. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. Jackhammer and some exercise. Oh, I bought a pickaxe, dude. Don't you worry. Yeah, I'm not sure what we'll put in this area here. Maybe we'll just leave it. I know what you could use that turbo for. Yeah, now you're thinking with portals. Yeah, there you go, Toxic. And the Yakhammer. Pave it yourself by a disused asphalt paver. Thinking about it, dude. Put on your soccer shoes. I didn't play soccer. At what point do you build the on-off ramp for this? I'd love to see how you do it. Well, what I was planning is putting it right here. And making it a road that basically crosses over, right? But this is going to be a major interchange because that's the one that's going to go into the city, right? It's going to go in there. Into the city. Well, this is going to be a full cross, Sea Kraken, so it's going to be kind of like this interchange. So yeah, I decided to scale down this road, King. That was my big one. This was going to be a big highway, and then I decided no. Doesn't need to be a big highway. I decided I'll put the big highway over here somewhere. And this road will turn and connect into it or something. And the big highway will basically start, it'll be the start of a beltway that basically goes all the way around the map if I get to that point. You know, but, I mean, good to plan it, right? You know, have it go here, and then go down through here, and maybe it could cut through the canyon or something, go up the river, right? Go here, down along the coast, cross behind my head here, go up here past that border and that border, because we still got to, there's a bit, I noticed that this map, just on a side note, and like, okay, I know what people are saying, why are you going to do a beltway? What are you, crazy? That's a lot of stuff. You're right. There's large borders everywhere on this map. In fact, that's the only small border that I can find is like right there and right there. Everything else, even the one that's out here on the other side of the mountain, is a large border crossing. See what I'm saying? So we got to start building, dude. I'm gonna have to. Not have to. I want to plan over here. We got just like what we did in Bakalaka. That was a good strategy. Planet. This is Earth. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're not wrong. Foreign manpower? Question? What is that? Where did that come from? I'm sorry, what foreign manpower did I bring in? I didn't... Wait, where's that 30 Gs? I want that 30 Gs back. I didn't bring any people in. Bulldozer operators? The bulldozers are nobody's aboard. The game just docked me 30K. I don't even have a bus. Yeah, what the hell's that about? Are you snotting me right now? Where did that come from? Work days? What the f... You paid money when you graded the lake with the runway. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Why did I pay money? What? The difficulty settings are highest. It shouldn't let me do that. Did you terraform before you had dozers? To an extent, yeah. I used the runway, though, and I remember it costing me money, but I don't... It does cost money! Look! Oh, frick off, dude. Let you dozer for money in the first month. Put me in. They come here, they don't buy what nobody buys. Oh, man. I really wish it didn't do that, because now I'm out an extra 30 Gs. That's another set of bulldozers. Restart. Yep. No. Wash your hands of this. We gotta do it. We gotta start over. Well, that's annoying, but... Whatever. I mean, I'd say I got my money's worth with the terraforming anyway, so, you know. Nah, Jeff, I'm not gonna do that. It's my own fault for not knowing the game. Alright, so... let's finish up over here. So how long is this stretch of track? 668 feet. No walls in Yakograd. You laid the track and faced the train. Okay, here we go. That's the other side of that figured out. Now I need to redo this part right here, but I think I'm out of bulldozing room, believe it or not. Yeah, that's as far as we can go. Lay out the coal mine and gravel yards. I'd have to move the bulldozers further inland to do that. So, I don't want to do that just yet. What I do want to do is design the construction depot now. And I think I'll put the bridge right here. And then we can make the road turn. Nah, that's inefficient. It would be better if the road went right here, but that's, like, once again, we're right on the edge of bulldozer range here. That's enough to make it work. Alright, that's where the bridge is going to be. And then the road, we'll make the road go over here to the coal mine, right? And then we could have belts going that way. Now, there is some other stuff we got to figure out. We got to figure out power, we got to figure out water, we got to figure out sewage. That stuff is important. And we also got to figure out the damn construction yard. That's also important. So, I'd want the construction yard right here. Hey, Yum Food. Hey, Joker. I need some help with the signaling here. I replicated the design, but I'm not sure how to set up the signaling. But yeah, if you could link, could you send me a link to that, dude? And once again, thank you for your help. But yeah, I need help. So now, the other thing that I'm thinking, dudes, is a little bit further down the tracks over here is gonna have to be construction, industry. Like the plants, asphalt, prefabs, bricks, stuff like that. Just a question. If you join to big crossings by rail, can trade between each crossing? Yes. If you join them by rail, yeah, of course. Yeah, Sea Kraken, it does. Alright, let's think about this. So, I have my construction yards revolve around repair facilities. And the way I'm thinking about this, right? We put the construction yard here. So the construction vehicles can grab materials and then go to the bridge over here. Yeah, there's gonna be a dock probably here. And then that'll link into this road. I want the docks right here. And then I want the city on the other side of the damn docks. Shipyards? Maybe. Can't believe I burned 30K on that, but whatever. See, guys, what I'm thinking about is, why don't I put a small bridge right here, and then put a small bridge right here, and then have it so vehicles can basically, you know, come in and out. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Cargo via water also? Yeah, we could do that. I have to establish more of the right-of-way of this road. Night Snake. We've seen the landing, Smith. If we get screwed on money here. No, not really. Sweet. Perfect. All right, for this type of operation. We gotta widen this, so. There we go. Yeah, I think so, Yakograd. Either that or was out of bulldozer range. Yeah, it definitely was. I think it's because we were out of bulldozer range. The thing is that I saw it doing it, and I'm like, huh, I've never seen that before. Maybe it's something with the map or something. Like, I wasn't 100% sure of. And I was kind of focusing on, you know, like, leveling the lake to really understand, take the time to understand what the heck all that meant, but... You could get your cement by ship, James? Yeah, we could. With a bulk carrier, sure. I'm just grinding out the right of way to this road. There we go. Nice. This looks good. Oh, also, we got to make our turnarounds for the snowplows. Turnarounds for snowplows and emergency vehicles. There we go. So these are for quick road construction, and it's also for words. Snowplows to turn around. We're gonna need a depot out here somewhere. A snow technical depot. Probably somewhere over here. Alright, let's try for that construction depot. I'm really wondering if I could fit that in here. Yeah, I don't think so. So when I build out a construction depot, guys, I try to build it around my repair depot, because if you build within a certain distance of the repair depot, by proxy, you can it repairs by proxy, which is what we want. So could probably weasel in these roads a little bit better. Let's put down the depots first. Cool. All right. So now that's one side of the construction depot. All these are in proxy to the repair depot. So now what else should we do here? Before I had it set up to have another set of construction depots over here. Technical services for snow. Well, those are gonna... Technical and distro eventually will go on either side here, King. And repair, like, the whole thing centers around the repair. Like that. Yeah, I'm not sure I want that, dude, because that means the garbage... you know what? It was never a problem on any of my other... It was never a problem before, so... I'm thinking. Because I always really liked putting a road depot here as well. That was in range. A road depot that's in proximity, right? To the, to the repair depot. You know what? I got a better idea. There's probably a better use of space if I make the big old road depots here, and if I'm looking at this right, bingo. Cool. 8 construction depots should be good. My biggest construction depot in Bakalakadaka had 5. This has 8. So, obviously, one of the dump trucks are what's needed the most, right? So that's good. Changed my mind again. Not necessarily for the road depot. And I do want technical services here. Fire station will be needed as well. That's a good point. I am putting a fire station right in front of these warehouses. Bus stop? We can have a labor line go right to the fire station, dude. Not worried about it. At least initially. And then over here... Well, you know what? distro will go right there. And the distro, yeah. It'll be easy for it to get at the trucks. Alright. Alright, guys. Well, it's getting up to 10 o'clock, so I gotta stop here. We could continue this in the morning, or we could play Timberborn or something. I'm on a roll with this, so I think I'm going to, but once again, hey man, for a 16-month resub, thank you very much. But now it is time to stop. I gotta go. I have a meeting, so yeah, we'll keep it going. Thanks, Goldie. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll keep it going with our designs, and I'll look at this with a fresh start. Something about it, I'm forgetting something. So, like, my big thing was... You know what? I'll talk with you guys about it tomorrow, okay? So, I hope you enjoyed part 5 of the Yakograd Republic. We'll be back tomorrow with more construction goodness. Maybe we even start building something tomorrow? Yeah? Oh, yeah. No, that's probably not going to happen. Do I see a rocket guy online? I don't know, do you? Yeah, rocket guy is playing some Kerbal. Let's go see what he's up to, guys. Anyway, on the YouTube side of things, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Let's go raid Rocket Guy on the Twitch side of things, guys. Rocket Guy is a good buddy of mine, actual rocket scientist that plays KSP, teaches a lot about it. Good stuff. Go raid him on YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Twitch. Go raid Rocket Guy, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good night, okay? See you later, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed Workers. We're starting soon tomorrow. Get off screen, face wall now. Bye.